Hello, welcome back. We are working on creating clay masks today. So we're going to start with some clay, and I need to transform this by wedging it. I'm going to wedge it to remove all the air pockets that are trapped inside. Now I'm going to start preparing my slab. A slab is a flat piece of clay that you can use to build with. I'm going to use a rolling pin and roll it out so it's nice and even, flipping it over as I roll. It should be pizza thick. Ideally thick crust, not thin crust. And we're going to put some paper towels on our mask molds and drape this slab over. These towels need to stick out on the sides. It's very important. Otherwise, your mask might get stuck on the mold. So I'm just going to use this bamboo skewer to cut off the excess clay. Uh-oh. Some of my paper towel came away with that. I need to put that paper towel back in here so that it'll be easy to remove. Got my sketch here for some inspiration, and I'm going to start with the eyes. So you can decide whether you want to cut your eyes out or leave them whole. I'm going to remove these eyes, just using the tools I have and removing this extra clay. Reductive, carving in, taking away. So I'm reducing the amount of clay. This is reductive carving. We're going to be doing reductive carving and additive clay work. Adding designs with extra clay. Additive is adding more clay. So anytime you add something onto a clay project, you need to scratch or score it, add some water, and stick it on, smooth out the edges. The smoothing is where you will bind these two pieces of clay together, creating a bond that's not easily broken. So the smoothing is a really important step. Each step is important. Scratching, adding the slip, the clay, mixed with water, and then sticking it on, smoothing it out. Taking a look at some inspiration, I see. I've seen that guy around the neighborhood here. Wow, so beautiful. Yes, I'm going to use this book as inspiration for my clay mask. I have my sketch, but I wanted to find some more details that would inspire designs that I didn't have in my sketch. So let's see. I'm gonna take some time to smooth these crumbs out. All of your mask should be taken care of. You work hard and you add details. The details are important. So let's go ahead and try to do some more additive work. I'm gonna roll a coil here, and then I need to rough up the surface, scoring it or scratching it, adding a little bit of slip, clay, and water mixed together, sticking it on, and then smoothing it out. Score, slip, stick, smooth. Roll another coil to add some defining details to this mask. Scoring it. Again, I need to rough up both pieces of clay for them to be sticking together. So here's a close-up of just scoring 2 pieces of clay, and you can see that those grooves are going to bind together much better than 2 smooth surfaces put on top of each other. So make sure that you're scoring both areas that you're going to attach. And I'm just smoothing out all of these areas that I attached. It's part of the process. So every part of this mask is an important detail. So taking your time to think about how you can make this the most interesting mask you've made yet. Trying to push yourself to think of more ideas, not just the first idea you come up with, but what are more ideas I could come up with, and what idea do I like the best? I'm gonna try to create a defining feature here, more of a mouth for this mask, using a coil. Just smoothing it on. And it's very important to take time to smooth out all areas of your mask. Crumbs are going to be little pieces of clay that are bunched up. Sometimes you overlook them, and when your clay project dries and it's fired, they become very sharp. So don't forget that important step of smoothing. Score, slip, stick, smooth. Enjoy the process. I can create a clay mask.